Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael. Hard times for the fake Battlefield fans. It's really hard times for the fake Battlefield fans that sit there and perpetuate this idea that Battlefield 2042 is going to hit that home run. Now, how can Battlefield 2042, ask yourself this, fake Battlefield fans, how can Battlefield 2042 hit that home run when quite clearly they have nothing to show for? The entire situation is so incredibly sad. I mean, this is what happened with Cyberpunk last year. You didn't want to listen to World Class. You still don't want to listen to World Class 1 year later. And you Battlefield fanboys, you're brainwashed. EA has brainwashed you because you're in the belief that this game can deliver. If they're confident in their product, why aren't they showing us a small snippet at the very least, a slice, a sliver of that product that they're so apparently confident in? You have to put your thinking cap on, and when you put your thinking cap on, you will get off of Twitter and you will lose your virginity. But you don't have that willpower. You don't have the willpower. You can't put that foot forward. And you're like, oh, Michael. That's what you fake Battlefield fans are doing day in and day out. And it's so incredibly sad. It really is so incredibly sad. The Battlefield franchise is in the shitter. And that's what you need to understand. Battlefield 2042, the likelihood of that game hitting that home run, we're talking very slim. Very slim. There's no chance. In fact, there's no chance in hell that Battlefield 2042 is going to hit that home run. You have to get him in here. Deploy the troops ASAP. We're going to hit the big red button right here and right now, and as such, the troops are going to be deployed. The fake Battlefield fans need to understand that ultimately, at the end of the day, the cracks, they're indeed starting to show.
PS5 fanboy donated 20 Swedish krona through Super Chat. No reviews on Kenemackle, please say it's a 10/10ths.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Some stupid indie game on PS5, no one cares, you know? Coming through, hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you, PS5 fanboy. Getting on that bus before anyone else, and that's what we like to see. I don't know what you're talking about, though. That I know that I can tell you who's going to join PS5 fanboy.
The Divide donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Lowball, I only have cash. Fake BF fans.
Well, that's because you're a drug dealer. I mean, who has fucking cash these days? It is at 1910. Nonetheless, hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you, the Divide coming through. Guys, we're going to dissect this. We got We got a lot to get through here today, okay? We're going to be taking your calls as well. In addition to that, we're going to dissect something. I need people to show up, though. I need people to get in here because the theater man is reluctant to start that projector if the seats are not full. The theater man is reluctant to start that projector if the theater is not full. It's as simple as that. You don't agree with the theater man? That's okay. At the end of the day, that's how it works. Look, Battlefield 2042 is in the shitter. It comes out in 60 days. 60 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 60 days. 2 months!
Shepard donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Hey man.
Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate you, Midnight Shepherd. 2 months, 60 days, and they have nothing to show for. So here's Call of Duty. They have betas. They have alphas. They have all of this stuff. They're confident enough in Vanguard so that everyone can display it all over the internet. They can plaster. They can complain about Vanguard because Call of Duty, Activision, they're giving them that opportunity because they have something to show for. They're putting food out on the damn buffet floor. And you can't complain about Battlefield because they have nothing officially anyway to show for. This is a red flag. I don't care what EA is saying. I don't care what these wannabe insiders are saying. Oh, we played it. Cough, cough. It's good. What do you think they're going to tell you? They're going to tell you it's the best thing since sliced bread. If Willy Wonka comes out of his fucking chocolate factory, is he going to come out and say his chocolate sucks? No! Willy Wonka ain't stepping foot out of that factory unless he's going to shill that chocolate. But when you start putting your thinking cap on, and I know that's impossible because you're like, oh my God, Michael, I can't lose my virginity. Well, that's too fucking bad because it ain't going to get lost anyway. At the end of the day, you got to get that thinking cap on, and at the end of the day, you have to survey the reality of the situation.
The Divide donated £1.79 through Super Chat. No gameplay, no beta.
Exactly.
These fans are deluded, man.
I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. We have nothing to go off of. That pre-alpha, whatever the hell it was called, looked terrible. That's why the game was delayed. Because you can't take the pizza out of the oven early. No one wants soggy dough. The shit ain't ready. Put it back in the oven. It's as simple as that, but the fake Battlefield fans don't want to listen. They're like, oh, Marco. Shut up. They just don't want to listen. They want to sit there and perpetuate this idea that, oh my God, Michael, EA told me this game is going to be good. Just like CD Projekt Red told you that Cyberpunk 2077 was going to live up to expectations. Just like CD Projekt Red told you last year that Cyberpunk 2077 was great on last generation consoles. Oh yeah, see how that turned out. When Willy Wonka steps his ass out of that chocolate factory, he's going to bring his chocolate and he's going to say it's the best chocolate in the fucking world. That is their job. Duh! And we want Battlefield to be great. I want to see the tornado. I want to see the destructibility. I want to be in that chaos. But when you have nothing to show for and you think that Battlefield 2042 is going to be great, and yet you have nothing to show for, that's a big red flag. You have to start putting your thinking cap on and connecting what we have right now and assessing, surveying the reality of the situation. I don't know how you can come away from this and say Battlefield 2042 is in a great spot. It doesn't make sense. They have literally nothing to show for. I mean, it's worse off than Cyberpunk was last year. CD Projekt Red had more to show for last year with Cyberpunk at this time, and they had very little, but they had more to show for than EA with Battlefield 2042. 60 days away. When's the beta come out? October? We don't even know.
Mind_at_bay donated $2 through Super Chat. Fuel Lord Mackle.
I can't believe they're shilling. I mean, I just can't believe they're shilling. They just want to sit there and shill. I know you guys want Battlefield to be great. I do too. I want to see the tornado. I want to, have fun in the sun. I mean, it's not a game that I'm going to personally buy. But hey, if someone wants to gift it to me, we'll check it out. It's as simple as that. But why are you pre-ordering a game that has nothing to show for? You go down to the car dealership, you want to buy that Ford Mustang, and they say, hey, wait a minute, you can't take a test drive. Well, if I'm going to buy the car, I kind of want to test drive it, see how it feels, see how she handles. And they're saying I can't, there's obviously a problem. When you have nothing to show for and yet you're saying you're confident in your product, it's a huge red flag. But you fake Battlefield fans, I mean, Jesus Lord, you just don't care. You just don't care. You never have and you never will. Just take the EA bucks and shove them right up your anus. Because that's what you want to do. You want to buy Battlefield, come November 19th? By all means, buy it. You think it's going to be ready day one? You think it's even going to be playable day one? No, it's not. Let's jump right into this, folks. Okay, this is a tweet from a parent. I don't know who this is from. I think it's from a Battlefield dev. I'm pretty positive it is. Nonetheless, his name is not popping up on the screen for some reason. Nonetheless, this is what the tweet says. Hey, I really appreciate all the support from the community regarding the new 2042 dates. It feels good that you trust us. First of all, no one's trusting you outside of your brainwashed fan base. I mean, look, I met EA people. They're great people. I'm sure they're trying to do fantastic work here. But there's just so many red flags, it's hard to be confident in a product that has nothing to show for. You know what I mean? And you should. It's a solid game. This isn't my first rodeo. It's not a project in trouble. It just needs longer on spin cycle. So basically what they're saying is that they need more time. Why do you need more time when the project's not in trouble? How can we, assure ourselves that the project isn't in trouble when there's nothing to show for? There's nothing to show for. I don't understand what this means. I don't understand how you could believe this. This is what EA is trying to tell you. This is like the lead developer or some shit. I don't know who it is. It's someone involved with Battlefield, though. And he's telling you, essentially, that the project isn't in trouble, yet he has nothing to show for. None of them do. No one has anything to show for. When is the beta coming out? Have they even confirmed that? Is it sometime in October? Well, if the beta's in the shitter, what makes you think that the game's going to be fixed come November? It isn't going to be fixed. This is going to be an unmitigated nightmare for EA. For Battlefield fans all across the globe. This is going to be an unmitigated disaster. And no one wants to listen. This is the same thing that happened with Cyberpunk last year. I was out here doing the exact same fucking show, telling you guys that Cyberpunk 2077 was going to be in the shitter. No one wanted to listen because they say, oh, Michael says this about every game, which isn't true, by the way. That's not true. You have to understand there are many red flags here. So many red flags. You don't want to let me, test drive the Mustang, then I'm not buying your Mustang. And that's the exact same thing that's happening here. Why would I pre-order? Why would I purchase this game when they have nothing to show for? I don't understand. I don't understand, and it's pissing me off because you want to sit there and claim that it's not in the shitter. You want to sit there and claim that you should trust us, and you have nothing to show for. Literally nothing. This is why this industry is in the shitter. Because of bullshit like this. This is Cyberpunk all over again. But this might even be worse. Because it's an always online game. Meaning if you do not have internet, you are not playing Battlefield 2042, period, end of story. And when the servers are flooded day one because Battlefield is going to be bigger than ever before, it's an entire new generation for Battlefield. The last time a Battlefield game came out was like 4 or 5 years ago, a long time ago. There's a whole new generation of players today. There's a whole new slew of gamers. When this comes out and it's not playable day one, are you going to come back and apologize? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're going to forget about this video after it's over. That's the reality. That's how the cookie crumbles around here. But you need to understand that World Class has a hunch, and I don't want to be right. I want Battlefield to come out, and maybe it will come out and be great. But the fact that they're reluctant to show off anything from this product 60 days out is a red flag. You cannot ignore the elephant in the room. You cannot ignore the elephant in the room. We're going to go ahead and take your Skype calls, 818-284-4568, to discuss the reality of the situation. Because, again, you cannot ignore the elephant in the room. You have nothing to show for, and it's so incredibly sad. They have literally nothing to show for. They have literally nothing to show for. I don't understand. Again, this is from a developer on Battlefield 2042. For some reason, his name doesn't pop up, which is actually a great thing. But at the end of the day, look, this is the reality right here. It feels good that you trust us. I don't trust EA. I don't trust something that has nothing to show for. You cannot sell me on a product. I don't understand. I don't understand. We're supposed to buy into a promise? Are we buying, we're spending $70 on a promise that this game is going to be great? Oh, we promise you this game is going to be great. Just give us $60, $70 right now. We promise you this game is going to be ready November 19th. Give us the money right now. We promise you. Have faith in us. We promise you. Fuck that noise.
Ice the One donated €2 through Super Chat. Dylan is the elephant in the room. Bear, 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 bear.
The only elephant in the room is the reality of the situation right here on the damn screen. It's not a project in trouble. It just needs a little longer on spin cycle. What does that mean? If it's not a project that's in trouble, then why are you reluctant to show off the brand new wheels? If a new Ferrari gets made and the engineer's not confident in the new Ferrari, and he says, well, you know what, don't pull the cover off of the new Ferrari, we're not confident in it just yet, well, then obviously there's a problem. There's a problem here with Battlefield 2042, and that is very evident. There is a problem here with Battlefield 2042, and that is very evident 60 days from launch. There is a problem with Battlefield 2042. It doesn't matter what EA says. Again, it's a Willy Wonka situation. Willy Wonka's going to waddle his ass out of his fucking factory and sell you on his chocolate, even if his chocolate isn't totally done. There is a problem with Battlefield 2042, and that you must understand. There is a problem with Battlefield 2042, and that you need to understand, and that you need to acknowledge that there is a severe, huge red flag with Battlefield 2042. Call of Duty has had something to show for many weeks and many months now. And where the hell is this? Up someone's fucking asshole. And that's where they want it to be. They want to keep it right up their asshole because they don't want to shoot you off of anything. Because if they can get you to buy off of a promise, not a product, but a promise, if they can convince you to buy off of a promise, that they have you hook, line, and sinker. The product, the quality of the product doesn't fucking matter. They have brainwashed you, and they have successfully manipulated you. They're telling us it's great, but they're not showing us it's great. They don't have much time. Call of Duty is playable today. And say what you want about Call of Duty, but at least they have something to show for. Say what you want about the new Call of Duty, but at least they're giving you the opportunity to publicly complain. I don't understand how you don't see this. I don't understand how you don't see this. There is a huge problem with Battlefield 2042. And if you can't agree with that, then you obviously have your head up EA's ass. We want Battlefield to be great. We really do. But there's no reason to believe that it will be great. Because at the end of the day, again, they have nothing to show for.
Rob Robertson donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Shut this down like you did Cyberpunk, it's over.
I know no one wants to listen. I know I'm not Brad Pitt. I know I'm not Johnny Depp. I'm not as hot as they are. But you need to understand that I am willing to step up to that plate. I am willing to step up to that plate when no one else is. I am willing to step up to that plate when no one else is. You have to understand that I am here for you, the gamer. I'm here to protect you from wasting your hard-earned money. That is the reality of the situation, and that is what you need to understand because there is a problem with Battlefield 2042. Take this to Reset Era and Ronald Reagan and his horse for all I care. There is a problem with Battlefield 2042.
The trailer said, it'd be ready about 4 months. Why is Battlefield 2042? It's not ready.
There's nothing. They have nothing to show for. They have nothing to show for. And it's so incredibly sad They have nothing to show for, and it's so incredibly sad. 60 days away from launch, and they have nothing to show for. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Michael. I have a message for all the fake fans of Bad.
This is from a developer on Twitter. Okay? You have to understand that this is in the shitter. Dude, when they're coming out and saying crap like this, trust us, you're going to love it. I've been in this game for 20 years. I'm a lead developer, so on and so forth. They're selling you on a promise. They're not selling you on a game. They're not selling you on anything else but a promise, the brand identity, and that's it. It is a travesty on where this game is today. It is a travesty on where this industry is at today because you are excusing this bullshit to continue to happen day in and day out. You are allowing this. You are enabling this crap. Because you bought this. You want to sit there and say, oh, you're just a negative clown. I don't give a fuck who I am or what I've done or what I haven't done. I don't give a shit. I am here to fucking protect you from wasting your hard-earned money day one on November 19th. That's what I'm here to do.
Realm98 donated $4.99 through Super Chat. That's how you know it's terrible. Promises don't equal a product. They give me product, then I give them money. That's how this works.
Well, that's how it used to work, but it doesn't work like that these days. Why would they give you a product when they don't have to give you a product? When you have Battlefield fanboys that are brainwashed to no end, why would they give you a product when they don't even have to give you a product? They can sell you on a promise. They can sell you on a lie, and at the end of the day, they know that you're going to be there day one to consume. They know that you are going to be there day one to consume. Why did they push this game back? No one knows. No one knows. It just needs a little more time in the oven. What does that mean? Why would it need a little more time in the oven? What's going on here? Nothing. They're selling you on a lie. They're selling you on this idea that this is going to be incredibly amazing. A promise that, you know what, come November 19th, you're going to be blown away. Trust us. Promise us. By the way, cough up the dough. Because you want to get in the Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory, you got to pay.
Underrated, unappreciated, misunderstood.
Michael, since when did you get back into Autism City?
So did you pre-ordered Battlefield 2042?
No, I'm broke, so,
Hey, what's going on, man? Look, I said it, a couple weeks ago, but and I truly am convinced that the game doesn't exist. Hello?
Yeah.
What's up? Are you good? Michael, are you okay? What the fuck?
Alrighty.
Okay.
You're not ready.
Well, no, I'm ready, but you're not
Well,
saying anything.
Well, this is your time to shine, not mine. I've already said my
Yeah,
spiel.
so listen, it's like the good senator said, right? They give me product, I give them money.
Well, we're gonna move the wheels if you're gonna bring him up. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, you don't even need any callers, man. Everything you just said hits the nail on the head. There's nothing more to say.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I should just shut this off. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
literally,
at this point,
there's nothing else to say. You complete everything. Literally, you could just release the past 5 minutes of you going crazy about it and put it out as a video. That should be more than enough to scare people away. Like, it doesn't get any more simpler than that. There's no way on this earth that anyone can sit there and actually shill this. Fair enough, the people that are day one fans saying, look, I'm just going to buy it anyway, I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to get it, that's fine. This is Cyberpunk all over again. You're going to make X amount of videos on it, it will come out, it will be completely awful, then all the people will be on the comments again saying, oh, we should have listened.
Yep, it's the same cycle.
How are people? Listen, yeah, fair enough. Before the delay, people were buying, pre-ordering. Fair enough. There's day one fans. I understand that. Yeah, that's not a problem. But since the delay, they haven't. You got to think deep into it, Michael. They haven't even specifically said why they've delayed it. Why is the delay? And then you got that tweet there that you've just shown. Oh, we're selling you a promise. Give us $70, over $100 for the gold edition people are playing, and they haven't even seen a match played. Not one. Apart from that shitty alpha gameplay, it looked like a mobile game.
Oh, my God. I mean, this is a train wreck. This is a disaster. This is just so incredibly sad. I mean, I don't know how else to put it.
There's nothing more to say. The bottom line is the main factors here. This is EA we're talking about. I've said it 20 times on this show since you've been speaking about Battlefield. EA are scumbags, yeah? To put it lightly, they are the scum of the earth. They are the bottom of the barrel. We thought CD Projekt Red was bad. Battlefield, they ain't even got anything to show. At least Cyberpunk lied and deceived people and stole their money. That was fair. They got away with that because nothing's being spoken about anymore. This, though, is something different. They are completely fumbling the football. They have nothing to show at all. They're not even trying to release CGI to try and scam people for money. And this is EA, which just shows they have nothing to show for. It's fucking over. If you're shilling this, do yourself a favour, go to a mental clinic and seek help. It's over. Move the fucking wheel.
God damn. I mean, no other callers needed. The reality was just spoken right there. I don't understand how this is apparently not in trouble, as you can see right there from the tweet, how this is apparently not in trouble, and yet you have nothing to show for. Now, granted, they have 2 months to get this where it needs to be. They have 2 months to start the marketing campaign. They have 2 months to make sure that they don't fumble the football here. And we hope in those 2 months that they catch the football and they score the touchdown when Tom Brady throws it. But we don't know if that's even possible. We don't know if they could execute that play in a way that makes sense because we haven't seen them practice. They have nothing to show for. The alpha footage doesn't matter because that's not the final build. And if you want to go off of the alpha footage, the leaked gameplay, it looks like a mobile game. No one is satisfied with that. If the alpha footage for Call of Duty looked like that, they would have put that thing in the shitter. They would have said Call of Duty's dead, Call of Duty's never going to return, Call of Duty is never going to get back to greatness. But since it's Battlefield, you guys want to give them a pass. I don't understand. I wish I could understand, but I don't understand. They're selling you a promise. They're selling you nothing. And you're buying it. You're buying it hook, line, and sinker. That's a problem. I don't understand. It's a problem. Now, sure, this guy right here, whatever his name is, I can't remember. It doesn't pop up on the screen for some reason. But the guy who did this tweet is a developer on Battlefield 2042. He is putting his credibility on the line. That's what you're saying, I know. And that is what he is doing. But what difference does it make when CD Projekt Red came out and lied and lied and lied and overpromised and underdelivered? It doesn't make a difference. He could just say, sorry, we're listening to the feedback. Here's the patch notes. This is a game that is not going to be finished day one. This is a game that is not going to be ready day one because it doesn't have to be, and EA knows that. It doesn't have to be, and it won't be because there's no reason for it to be ready day one. There's no reason for it to be done day one. This is a live service title. Why does anything have to be finished? Doesn't have to be, and it won't. At least come November 19th. Let's go through the list. Supporting the show today, immortalized right here. PS5 Fanboy, The Divide with the two-time Tony Hawk combo. Midnight Shepherd, Minded Bay, Ice the One, Rob R, Real MVP, Lucas. Let's go through it again. Poppin' the Cherry, PS5 Fanboy, The Divide with the two-time Tony Hawk combo. Midnight Shepherd, Mind and Bay, Ice the One, Rob R, Real MVP, Lucas. If you support the show, you will be immortalized right here on the list for September 20th, as you can see. That is today's date. That is the reality of the situation and who is on the list.
440p donated €2 through Super Chat. Dying Light 2 is gonna be next. It's over.
Well, you're going to find out. Absolutely, that's another game that is definitely on the big concern list. But you're going to find out that the reason why they're rushing this out, despite the delay here, despite the delay, wrong slide, despite the delay here, you're going to understand why they're doing this. They want to get it out before the holiday. Right around the holiday times, they can get that holiday money. Okay, Christmas, all these holidays, right around that time frame, that's when people consume, that's when people spend, that's the reality of the situation. You need to understand, at the end of the day, this is being rushed. Two-time Tony Hawk combo for MVP. At least with Dying Light, they threw it back to February because they knew it needed more time in the oven. But still, they have very little to show for in regards to that game. But at least that isn't being rushed out for the holiday sales. This is being rushed out for the holiday sales, and it will not be ready day one. You won't even be able to play it day one. I will be hard-pressed if this is ready day one and available to actually play day one.
$1.99 through Super Chat. Let's go, we out here.
I will be hard-pressed if the servers are actually working day one. There's no way the servers are going to be stable day one. They're going to say, oh, we didn't anticipate the rush. We didn't anticipate that, oh, my God, Battlefield is bigger than ever before. Well, I mean, actually, I don't even know. That's why they're not marketing this game, because they know it's going to be a huge, colossal failure day one, and they don't want that big fucking rush.
Nightlight 1414 donated €10 through Super Chat. I think every game developer should wait until they're absolutely positive the game is polished to announce a release date. I'm gonna wait a week after it releases just in case. I still love BF.
Absolutely, because you know this is an always online game. There is no offline play whatsoever, so you're going to be staring at the title screen. When this is obviously, oh, there's too many people, the servers are overflooded.
Cool Guy donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Abandoned is more real than Battlefield.
I mean, they literally have probably more to show. I mean, the alpha footage doesn't count for Battlefield 2042 because we know at the end of the day, Battlefield 2042 is a live service title. It's an always evolving game. And can you imagine what this looks like? We haven't even seen the game running on next-gen hardware. I mean, I don't even know. The only footage that's out there is PC gameplay, and it looks like a mobile game because it's obviously not ready, nowhere near ready for consumption. You know this is going to be a huge backlash issue for EA come November 19th. You know all the YouTubers are going to be talking about the big meltdown for Battlefield 2042 come November 19th.
$1.99 through Super Chat. Is Halo Dead on arrival also? What about COD?
Call of Duty is fine. Call of Duty is fine. They have something to show for. The Vanguard beta is still playable right now. Alpha, whatever the hell it is. I don't even care about the new Call of Duty, but at least they have something to show for. So you guys can bitch and whine and complain on Twitter that the game isn't where it needs to be because they're that confident in the fucking product. You know what I mean? EA has nothing. They've gone radio silent even after the delay, and it's so sad. I don't understand. You have nothing to show for, and yet you're saying the project isn't in trouble. You have nothing to show for, and yet you're saying the project isn't in trouble. It just needs a few more minutes in the oven. Really? No. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I mean, if they come out tomorrow and they show me why I should care about Battlefield 2042, if they come out tomorrow and they, give me a reason to buy this game day one, then I'll revert my concerns. But I know better than that because that's not how things work. You have to understand that this is the reality of the situation. You have to understand that Battlefield 2042 is in the shitter despite what EA is trying to sell you. Right now, they're not selling you on the game. Go to the official Battlefield 2042 website. There's no gameplay. It's an old gameplay trailer.
Little Fishy 69 donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Battlefield 2042, it's over. Another Fortnite night, shut it down cause you're done. Get a job, get a life, Battlefield in the grinder.
They really need to hit that home run, and I just don't see that happening when they're reluctant to show up to practice. You know what I mean? They're reluctant to show up to practice. Little Fishy coming through. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. They're reluctant to show up to practice, okay? And they just don't know when to hit that home run because they don't know how to hit that home run. I would love for the Battlefield fans to call in and convince me otherwise. I want this to be great. If it's great, I'll buy it day one. I mean, I'm not a fan of always online games. I despise them very much so because I think that's stupid. But at the end of the day, if they can knock my socks off and hit that home run, then maybe I'll show up day one, November 19th. But I don't see that happening. In fact, I can't see that happening because I don't think the damn thing exists. And if it does exist, it's in the state that the alpha was in, pre-alpha was in, a month or so ago. Go back and look at that footage running on a 3090. Doesn't look fantastic. Doesn't look great at all. Looks like trash. And yet they're defending this slop. Day in, day out, day in, day out. Bitch and whine and complain about the new Call of Duty. It's not where you want it to be. There's women in World War, whatever the fuck. Who cares? At the end of the day, they are ready for launch in November. At the end of the day, they're going to outshine Battlefield because they have a complete product day one. You might not agree with where the direction of the game's going. You might not agree with how Call of Duty has turned out in the last few years. But at the end of the day, they have something to show for. And, based off of that alone, well, that means EA's in trouble. EA has nothing to show for. They got a promise on Twitter. They got a promise on Twitter that the Battlefield fanboys are going to buy this hook, line, and sinker.
Michael?
Yep.
Hello. Can I talk about something about the gaming industry, or is this a Battlefield only stream?
Well, you're not ready. We're going to move the wheels. Thanks for calling in. Hello, you're on the air. Well, you're not ready. Well, thanks for calling in. When someone's ready, I'll take the call. When someone is ready, I will take the call. You guys are very reminiscent of EA here with Battlefield. I mean, look, there's great people that work on these games, okay? I met a lot of people at EA. Many years ago, and great people, but it doesn't mean that their product is going to absolutely just blow us away, if that makes any sense. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, you're 100% right, man. The beta for Vanguard might not be great, but that's any Call of Duty, right? There's never been a Call of Duty where we've played the beta, and that's the whole purpose of a beta, right? So they can test it out, see what needs to be changed. But the thing is, with Battlefield,
Nightlight
they announced Battlefield
1414 donated €5
we still don't
through
have the
Super
beta.
Chat.
Have they said anything about
have
when
you
the beta is
played
going to
any
be
other
still?
BF games? Which was your favorite?
Okay. Fuck off and die, I guess. Okay. Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. Fucking God, my shit.
Have they announced when the beta is going to be for Battlefield?
I mean, I thought they did, but maybe they didn't. Maybe it was a rumor.
Okay, well, because I know like when they announced the delay, they said that they would be talking about it in like the coming week or something like that. But I've yet to see anything about it.
It's a huge
So
red
I didn't
flag.
know it.
It's a huge red flag. They're not selling
Well,
you on a product. They're not selling you on a game. You're
selling you
buying.
the
You're
promise.
basically buying the Battlefield name at this point and a promise. That's all you're buying.
Yeah.
You're buying the Battlefield logo on the case.
It isn't a game. It's a game engine where you make the game for them.
Yeah, basically.
It's not even basic. It's obvious. This is what the game is. You're buying a fucking game engine. You're literally buying the equivalent of EA Scratch MIT. They give you the tools to create the game, and they say, "Here, puppy, go fetch." And that's what they do. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. They're gonna sell you fucking $5 packs. I guarantee. Mark my fucking words. This is what's gonna happen. I said it last week, and I'll say it again today. This is exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna pay. They're gonna give you DLC, and they're gonna be packs, and it'll give you additional content to put in for Battlefield Portal.
Oh my God.
This is what it's gonna be. I guarantee.
Oh my God. This is so disgusting.
You know what I mean, though? Couldn't you see that happening?
Oh, absolutely. This is a 10-year game. You know what I mean? You think there's going to be another Battlefield right around the corner?
Before,
absolutely
right?
not.
We heard that before. We heard that shit with Destiny. Oh, this game is going to last 20 years.
Well, no one plays those games because they're so damn repetitive.
Right. But you know what I'm saying, right? We've heard this before.
Right. Well, the Battlefield fanboys are so brainwashed. The Battlefield fanboys are so brainwashed. I mean, they've already pre-ordered the $200 edition that comes with a fucking life-size statue, probably.
Do you remember when Battlefield, was it 5, that like the collector's edition didn't even come with the game?
Well, they usually don't.
But do you remember that shit though? Like when that was like the huge problem.
Not really. I didn't care about Battlefield. I mean, they had Taylor Swift on the front cover. I didn't care.
Did they? I don't.
Oh, well, then you're a fake gamer.
Well, I don't play Battlefield.
Oh, well then I guess your call has been negated. According to the Battlefield community, well, they're gonna the Battlefield community. The Battlefield community is now going to dismiss you because you said you just exposed yourself. You said you're not a Battlefield. You don't play Battlefield. So
I haven't played Battlefield in a while, but the point is, I played Bad Company too. I was there, but the point is, they don't really give me a reason to fucking play the games anymore, and especially now. Why would I buy this? It's not a game.
I mean, they have nothing to show for.
Server.
Yeah.
Well, regardless of if they have anything to show for it, but the fact is, the game doesn't exist. Nothing exists. It's a fucking CGI. It's a fallacy. They have nothing.
All they have is that live film, that short film by Steven Spielberg.
Why anyone would buy anything from fucking EA is beyond me, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. The last good game, and I didn't even play it, but I did hear a lot of good things, was that Jedi Fallen Order.
Well, that's on Game Pass.
Yeah, right, and I've considered playing it. Well, it's on, but here's the thing, dude, and here's the other thing. Battlefield 2042 will be on EA Play eventually. Whether you want to believe it or not, it will. I give it like a month after release. It'll be on EA Play. Why would I pay $60, $70 to play this shit when I know for a fact that it will be on EA Play within a month, and that's free with Game Pass?
I mean, it should have been on Game Pass day one.
Well, no doubt, but I'm just saying, why would I fucking spend the money?
There's literally no footage of the tornado. Like I mean, maybe a split second of it, but that's back from E3 when they first unveiled the game.
Yeah, that's true.
So no real footage of the actual tornado running.
Because that's probably what it is, dude. They couldn't actually follow through with the whole live weather changing bullshit. That's probably what it was. A good portion of it.
Well, if they can't follow through, I'm not buying the game.
Probably breaks the game.
Yeah.
It probably breaks the game. I wouldn't be shocked.
So
but
sad.
all I'm trying to say is, dude, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be $5 packs, $10 packs, or they're gonna do some Fallout 76, Fallout First type subscription bullshit where it'll be like Battlefield First, and you'll get like some
seasons like Fortnite, like Apex, like Call of Duty Warzone.
Right,
you know.
Right. But my thing is, dude, I think they're gonna do some sort of a subscription type shit where like you subscribe to this and you get a monthly bundle of like content for Battlefield Portal. And that's how they're going to make their money, because they know that at some point, no one will buy the game. It'll be free on Game Pass, so they'll have to try to get money out of people from it somehow.
Oh, yeah. But you know they're going to pay. They're going to line up to consume.
Well, they already have.
Exactly. Why even? I mean, if you are EA, you're looking. You know, you got the suits on. We're in the big meeting room. Why even show the game at all? There's no reason to show the game. These people are convinced, hook, line, and sinker, that this is going to be a 10 out of 10. So there's no reason to even fucking show the game.
The reality is they're not paying the $70 for the game. They're paying $70 because it has Battlefield written across the front.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what it is, right? People don't buy Call of Duty because of the gameplay. They buy it because it's Call of Duty, and they think, oh, well, I loved Call of Duty 10 years ago, so it's got to be good, right? It's got to be quality. They don't buy Resident Evil 8 because the game looks good. They buy it because it's Resident Evil, or they think it's Resident Evil.
Yeah, and their favorite, influencers told them to buy it. So
that's it. They watch Young Yeah or whoever the fuck.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, hey, look, he said it's good,
all
so
a big put on.
I don't need to go out and do my own research.
Exactly. I can't think for myself, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to let them think for me.
Fucking groupthink, man.
It's over.
I fucking hate it.
It's over.
Gaming, journalism, and gaming in general is fucking groupthink, and everyone's a fucking sheep. And no one wants to do their own research. No one wants to think for themselves. I'm fucking tired of it, man. This is why I don't even bother half the time. I get home from fucking work, I turn on my Xbox, and I scroll through Game Pass trying to find a game, and I'm just like, there's nothing to play.
Yeah, well, that's why I canceled my Game Pass.
Did you actually? Yeah.
I never signed up. I just did the free trial, and I said I'm not going to renew.
Yeah. Well, there's some good games on there, but the problem is all the good games that are on there I've already played.
Exactly, and when you know what's coming, and they need to have surprise days where it's like, okay, there's going to be a secret game coming on Game Pass. Log in to see what it is or something like that.
Because when you know
exactly what's coming,
Pass, I'll play it.
Right, when you know exactly what's coming and you see the games that very few games interest world class at this point, to be frank. I mean, when you get older, you'll realize this too, because there's a lot of Zoomers who watch the show. But, it sucks.
And the thing is, again, it's like I don't feel like paying $70 for a brand new game that I'll get bored with in 2 days.
I mean, you won't even be able to play this. The servers are not going to be able to handle it.
Well, one of my friends and I were just talking about it. We were playing the Vanguard beta, and I said, I missed to some degree when I was a kid. You get like one game a year for Christmas or something. But the thing is like, I didn't have a disposable income, so it's not like I could just go out and buy 10 games. So it's like I would get one game a year, maybe, and then that's what I would have, so I had to respect it more. You know what I'm saying? I could get more time out of this game. And I think the problem is now when you get older, you have maybe a little bit more disposable income.
Right.
But the games become more disposable.
Right. Well, that's why every game should be on Game Pass, because 99% of the games that release today are disposable. You play them for about a day or so, and then you move forward.
Yeah. But my point is, it's I don't know, dude. It's just fucking ridiculous. Gaming has become it's literally just a fucking fallacy. It sucks, and everyone treats it. It's no. What do you mean? You're so wrong. You're so wrong, MVP, because they say gaming's the best it's ever been.
They said there's more to play than ever, but just because that might be true.
There's more to play.
But it doesn't mean it's quality. Exactly.
Yes, exactly. There's more to play. Sure. If I could go on Game Pass right now, there's 120 games on there, but maybe 5 of them are worth playing. It's like, and the 5 that are worth playing, I've probably played 4 of them.
Yep.
So
it's over.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It's over.
Like I've said, dude, I miss 15 years ago when a little more than that now, I guess, when you would go to the store, you'd pay $50 for a game, and it would be a full experience because it wasn't any of this. Oh, we fucking buy it now, we ship it now, and then 2 months down the line, we'll add all this extra shit that should have been in there day one, or we'll fix this, or we'll add this. It was you would go to the store, you'd buy a fucking game, you would get the whole fucking game. You'd play it over the course of 6 months, and then you would buy a next one.
Yep.
And that's what you did.
Yep. Well, the Zoomers don't know what we're talking about, so.
No, they don't.
They've been conditioned.
Fucking Battlefield. All right, man. Hey, move the wheels.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate it.
Good talking to you, and hell yeah.
This is the reality, folks. Okay, this is pretty much the latest update on this game right here, from an EA dev on Battlefield. It's a solid game, it's a solid game.
Jeffrey Dahmer Simulator. Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's a solid game. This isn't my first rodeo. It's not a project in trouble. It just needs a little longer on spin cycle. It's a solid game. This isn't my first rodeo. It's not a project in trouble. It just needs a little longer on spin cycle. Have faith, fam. Not even a new screenshot attached to that tweet. Same old screenshots. Solid game. Not a project in trouble. Have faith. Just need a little more time in the oven. How are we supposed to believe this? Why are we supposed to believe this? Why are we supposed to buy this hook, line, and sinker? They have nothing to show for, and no one cares. That's the problem. If people started barking, and, you know, maybe there's about 5 people in the Battlefield community that actually care, they just say, oh, be patient, Michael, it's going to pay off. The marketing team's going to ramp it up real soon. Dude, they got to ramp it up right now. 60 days. September's nearly over. Where's the beta for Battlefield 2042? Is that coming in October? Did they confirm that? Did they not confirm that? And what state is the beta going to be in for Battlefield 2042? Because if the state of the beta is not where it needs to be, and if it's very reminiscent of the pre-alpha, well, then we got a big shit show on our hands here. And yet I know what's going to happen. If the beta is not where it needs to be, presumably in October when it releases, if it's not where it needs to be, the Battlefield fanboys are going to sit there and make excuses and say, oh, they're going to finish it in about a month in November, not on November 19th, Michael, you just wait. That's what we've heard time and time again. No, that's not how it works. They're rushing this game out to get the holiday sales for the holiday season, the biggest spending season for the games industry and everything else. They're throwing it out there. They cannot push it to 2022, and they're going to throw it out there, not ready, incomplete, and you're going to buy this based off of a promise that these people are saying, that EA wants you to believe. I don't understand. I just don't understand. If they had something to show for, I'd cut them some slack. But they don't have much to show for. And the little that they have to show for is apparently outdated gameplay from an old build. So we have not seen what the final build is going to look like because the damn thing is literally not ready. When's this game going gold? Not anytime soon, quite clearly. They're going to rush it out, and then they're going to say, hey, sorry.
Nightlight 1414 donated €5 through Super Chat. Mike, did you see the Specialists trailer they released a bit ago? Do you think that's fake?
I don't think it's necessarily fake, but I don't think the game is ready. I looked at that and I said, my God, what a throwaway fucking thing. You know, I looked at that and I said, really, that's what you want me to get excited about? 2 seconds of gameplay that doesn't show off anything? I mean, you got to remind yourself, this is a game that is coming to PS4 and Xbox One, and I cannot fathom how it is going to look and perform on those base consoles. PS4 and Xbox One. I cannot fathom the reality of the situation when it comes to PS4 and Xbox One Battlefield 2042. I mean, quite clearly there's not going to be a tornado. Quite clearly the player count is going to have to be cut. I mean, quite clearly there's going to be compromises, probably 720p resolution. There's no way they could even do 1080p on those base consoles, PS4, Xbox One, last-gen hardware. But even then, it is seemingly... I don't know how they're going to pull this off without it looking like a complete, total disaster. I mean, this is obviously a train wreck in the making. You know, they're saying, hey, the engineer's going to go across the goddamn railroad tracks. The railroad tracks are a little old. You got to be careful. You got to go slow around those curves. And then when you get up to this big bridge, you got to take it real slow because, you know, the whole bridge might fucking collapse.
Z donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
Hell yeah, we appreciate that, Sergio. This is a big disaster in the making. I know it's not sexy to talk about this right now. We're 60 days away. But when the conversation changes and shifts to, oh, EA didn't hit that home run, it's a disaster. I mean, I will be very, very surprised if this is in a somewhat stable situation, somewhat stable state come November 19th. First of all, you're not going to be able to even play the game on November 19th. There's no way the servers are going to be able to handle all that traffic. Battlefield's bigger than ever before. I mean, more interest. I mean, there's just people that never. The last Battlefield game came out in 2018, a few years ago. I mean, you know, gaming is bigger than it was in 2018. I would suspect, right? So there's a lot to take in here. There's a lot to take in. I know we don't really have any Battlefield fans watching, or at least they don't want to call in. I mean, look, I don't want to write this off. I don't want to come out on here and say bad things because the people at EA are great people. I've met a lot of developers at EA Play 2017, and they're just great fucking people. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, the product is really what matters. And, you know, when you come out and make those statements on Twitter, I just don't know, man. You have nothing to show for. They have nothing to show for EA Dice. They have nothing to show for 60 days away. Call of Duty has had multiple alphas, betas, whatever you want to call them, whatever they're called. You could play the damn thing, I think, still today. I think it ends on tomorrow or the other day, Wednesday, September 22nd. So you could still play Call of Duty right now. You can play Vanguard right now. You could argue it's not ready. You can argue it's trash. You can argue it's the best thing since sliced bread. Whatever the case, whatever your little opinion is, at the end of the day, the objective fact is here is that they have something to show for. And Battlefield was supposed to come out originally in October. What happened? They need more time in the oven? I don't understand. I wish I understood, but I don't understand. It's not bait, it's not trolling, it's just there's a genuine concern here. A lot of people just don't agree, so they throw up their security blanket and dismiss this shit immediately. That's on you. If that's how you want to interpret this, that's on you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Because when Young Yeah, Skill Up, and all these other people, not Skill Up because he doesn't even, I don't know what that guy does, but hello, you're on the air.
Maybe the last gen consoles is the reason why this got delayed as well. Just like, you know, Halo Infinite got delayed because of the Xbox One. Maybe they're realizing that those systems are so trash.
Okay,
now.
well then this is another Cyberpunk situation because they threw Cyberpunk out obviously before it was ready to get the holiday sales. That's exactly what's happening here with Battlefield again 1 year later.
Yeah, it probably completely is because that's. You're right. I mean, you were completely right about it. They haven't showed anything at all and delayed, promised us. I mean, we promised it's going to be a good game. Well, you got to show more shit. Like, you can't just freaking just do this to us. Expect us to go pay $60, $70 for this damn game. And when it comes to Game Pass, it's going to be probably the last gen version, not the freaking new gen version. They're going to be that stingy too.
I mean, I don't even, yeah.
Yeah, it's just EA is definitely all these major companies, every single one, Activision, Ubisoft, EA, man, they have had horrible times in the last few years.
Battlefield's live service, the new Assassin's Creed's going to be live service, totally live service, more so than ever before. So this is the direction. You're just basically buying a one-time free fee to get the vanilla version of the game, and then you're going to be buying add-ons later on. So it is really a big sort of what the fuck moment.
Yeah, this is a horrible time for gaming. The only reason why we're like this because everyone wanted, oh, well, I want people to want to play games. Well, guess what? This is what we get now. Instead of being games for nerds or losers, I'd rather go back in those days because at least they actually were more compassionate about making fucking games. There was good games and bad games, not meh good and bad games. You know, there's stuff in the middle now. It's like, yeah, it's not bad, but it's nothing special. You know, back in, you know, the old days, NES, Super Nintendo and all that, there was like, that fucking game's amazing, that game is trash. We don't have that anymore.
Yep, it's over.
And it's horrible.
Hell yeah, we appreciate you, bro. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Please, for the love of all that is fucking holy, when you call into my show, 818-284-4568, I need you to be ready. Thank you. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, Michael, didn't EA announce a release date for the early access for the Battlefield 2042?
Oh my God, that's even worse because that means you have to pre-order the game. They're putting early access behind a paywall.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to do that. I mean, me and my friends in high school have been getting the Battlefield games since like high school, and you know, I'm a little hesitant to get this one now because of all the red flags that you're talking about. So,
I mean, if they had something to show for, then I would, you know, I would say, okay, maybe there's something to it. Maybe, I mean, but you can't just say the game is ready, it's in good shape, and then not have you go radio silent again. I mean, they're just trying to sell you on the name. They're trying to sell you. I mean, if you know, maybe tomorrow they change everything. Maybe tomorrow they come out and they do this big media blowout. I don't know. But, I mean, something has to, you know, give sooner rather than later, especially as we're coming up to the beta.
Oh yeah, here it says early access was going to be released on October 15th, before the October 22nd original release date. So now, do you push that back, or do you
Wait a
keep
minute.
the October
Hold on. You're telling me early access, you're talking about the beta or you're talking about the full game?
I don't know, this article that I was just reading.
Well, we need someone to clarify. I mean, I can look it up, but I'm trying to do a show here.
Yeah, it was just saying that
right.
October 15th is going to be the release of the early access. I can't, 100% say for sure if that's true or not, according to this article, but that's what this is saying. So.
Well, I'm going to have to look it up.
Right.
I don't know what early access means. Is that a beta, or is that you're going to get the whole game a month early? Because, I mean, holy shit. Holy shit. What in the hell is going on here?
I mean, I would think early access would be some form of beta, possibly, but, with it being...
Pre-order now.
7 days before the release. Well, no, I'm not going to pre-order. No
well,
way.
I'm looking at the options here. I'm seeing compare editions. Okay. Early access to open beta. Okay. Okay. The gold edition. Oh, my God. The gold edition. Early access to game launch. Oh, my God. If you pre-order the gold edition, you get early access to the game launch, which is obviously more than the standard $70, $60 price point.
Yeah, you either pay $80, $90 to $100 to get 7 days early access, possibly.
Oh my God! So that means if you give EA however much money they're charging for the gold edition, you play the game not on November 19th, but on November 12th.
Wow.
And you get early access to the open beta.
I mean,
this is a huge red flag. I mean, they're literally putting the game behind a paywall. They're literally saying, hey, pay to beta test this game. Pay to test our game. That's what you're literally doing.
Test our game, yeah.
So we can get it ready by the 19th. Oh, my God.
I mean, if they keep the original 7 days before release thing and, release the early access on November 12th, then, that's not even worth it at all. Why wouldn't I just wait the 7 days just to play the full game for way less money than paying $30 to $40 extra to play a possibly, worse version?
The standard edition only gets you access to the open beta, early access to the open beta. The gold edition gets you early access to the game launch on November 12th. If you want early access to the open beta, you get the standard edition, but you're not getting early access to the game launch. You have to wait until November 19th for the standard edition. If you go to the gold edition, you get early access to the beta, open beta, which is also included in the standard edition. But in addition, more importantly, you're going to be able to play the game on November 12th, early game launch access for the gold edition only. The only thing the pre-order does for the standard edition is early access to the open beta.
Man, these freaking AAA companies and putting their full games behind paywalls is a bunch of bullshit.
So basically, they're just going to pull the gate up and say, come on in, test this out for us, and then we're going to, I mean, this isn't always online. There's no offline. Oh, my God. Like, you're literally paying to test their game. That's what you're doing. There's not even a game here, man. You're getting one little mode where you can, mix and match, and that's it. That's the whole fucking game. You got how many maps are in this game? Let me look this up.
I think, 8 or 10, something like that.
Really? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
It's really that much? Okay,
I
maps.
Think so. Don't quote me.
Right. Well, I need you guys, if you're going to call in a discussion, I kind of need you guys to be on your tiptoes here. But you could be right. Discover the maps. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They got 7 maps on the screen here. 7 maps.
Okay.
But that's not including the classic map, unless, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
You've got more maps that could be added through DLC.
Right.
But,
Well, it says classic maps as well. I'm assuming that these are going to be added into Battlefield Portal, but I can't confirm that. All I know is I'm seeing 7 maps. I'm seeing seven native maps for Battlefield 2042. You got Hourglass, Discarded, Manifest, all this shit. So
some are new maps, some are old maps, is what you were saying, or
Well, I mean, this is very confusing, to be honest with you. But it says Xbox One and PS4 players support 64 players, 128 players, a massive scale maps. So you're not even getting the massive scale maps on the old gen consoles. They're going to obviously limit
It's
those.
not even going to be able to handle 64 players at launch. I guarantee you that.
Well, yeah, and no weather. I mean, you're getting really screwed hard if you have to play this on old gen consoles, and most people do. Most people can't find a PS5, can't find an Xbox Series X. You can't even get, I mean, building a computer is still expensive. The GPU prices are still ridiculous. So you're really out of options here, but they're going to throw it out regardless for that holiday money.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you. Thanks for calling in. Hello, you're on the air.
You can't even do it.
Hey, Michael.
Yep.
Michael, remember the last time that they delayed a game, Cyberpunk?
Yep.
That thing came out trash, so I don't have high hopes for.
Well, they sat there and they said delayed games are always good, basically, and then, that doesn't even turn out to be the case anymore. It's in fact the opposite, actually. And now I'm more suspicious. When these games get delayed, I'm more suspicious about these games more so than I was if they actually came out day one and ready. So it's the opposite for me.
Battlefield also sent their tweet trust us. Remember the last time we trusted a game company? They let us know.
Exactly. It's over. Hell yeah. We appreciate you. Thanks for calling in. They are literally putting early access behind a paywall. I mean, this isn't anything new, but it is ridiculous because the Gold Edition is the one you're going to have to buy if you want to beta test their game early. And most people want to get their hands on this immediately. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, so the whole fucking hiding the game a week early behind another, what was it, $30 paywall?
I don't even know. It doesn't tell me prices.
Oh, I say Gold Edition. I'm just trying to compare it to, I think, like what Call of Duty did back with Ghosts. I know it was $60 for the main game and then $99, I believe, for the Gold Edition. But it's still fucking ridiculous because they make you pay money to get access to the beta early, and then what is it exactly? You buy a higher edition of the game, and the only thing you get is the game a week early. So it's basically just another beta test, then, yeah?
Yeah, in disguise.
Yeah, that leaves a fucking bad taste in my mouth.
I mean, if you're on console too, you got to play. I mean, most people already pay for PS Plus, but that's another factor as well. Like if you don't get those subscriptions, you can't. Live. Exactly. Gold Edition is $100. If you give them $100, you get 7-day early access and open beta early access. But you do get open beta access for Standard Edition as well for $70. However, if you want to give them $100, you get to play the game 7 days early.
That's the only thing extra that they give you. They don't give you a season pass or anything?
Well, yeah, you get the one. Well, yeah, I mean, you get the 1 year pass. You get the pre-order pack. You get, there's a few other things. You get battle. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if the game is not where it needs to be. It's ridiculous.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I was just going to say I would be up in arms if the only thing they were going to give you for paying $40 extra is being able to play the game a week early.
Well, how do you know you want the year one pass if it's trash, I mean, it says you get the PS4 and PS5 edition too with the Gold edition. So you're getting stuff here.
The game's not going to look any different.
Well, it ain't going to run. I mean, you don't want the PS4 version. You don't want the fucking who wants that? No one wants that. It's a totally different fucking game.
Now, you said there's 7 maps is what it is?
That's what I'm looking at. I mean, unless I'm looking at it wrong.
What, Discarded? Is that the name of it? Discarded?
Yeah, I think.
Well, that's what they need to do with the fucking game.
It's over.
I mean, why would you name a fucking map Discarded when you know that's literally just what you need to do with the fucking game? They need to fucking pick it up. They need to throw it in the trash. They need to refund everybody right fucking now.
Where's the marketing for this thing? Like, I don't even understand what's going on. Like, there's no trailers. There's no, like...
Because the game doesn't exist, Michael. You need to take the fucking red pill, Michael.
Oh, God. Well, you better get back to work.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You need to wake up.
Well, you better get back to work. You're going to get fired.
No, I'm off today.
Oh, really?
No, I'm seriously off today. I'm off
of course you are. That's why you're calling in 24/7.
I'm not calling in 24/7.
Bitch, you just called in.
Well, yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm fucking bored. I did my laundry. I fed my cat.
Damn, you're doing big jobs over there. Why don't you call EA and ask what's going on with this game?
Why don't you? That could be Keno, dude.
No, I don't want any trouble.
What do you mean you don't want any trouble? You can
How
just
about
call
you
them
do
and
it?
say, hey,
No,
look,
I'm not
show
going to
me
do
the
it on.
fucking
I'm
game.
not doing it on stream. No, we're not doing that. That's a bad
I'll
idea.
do it on stream.
Well, you're crazy. They're
What do
going to
you
tell
mean?
you to fuck
At least
off. They're going to tell
contact.
you. They're going to say we can't talk about. What are they? I don't know what they.
I'm just
All right.
gonna say, look, man, if you want my fucking money, then show me something, right?
Well, they're going to say
Maybe
you're just
they'll
going to have
give
to
me the
hold your.
gold.
They're going to say you got to hold your horses. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Well, the game doesn't fucking exist.
It's over. Hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you. Thanks for moving the wheels. Hello, you're on the air.
JJ Chilidots donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Battlefield's 2042 most expensive version is $120, so you are paying extra $50 to $60.
Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. It's the gamer girl.
Hello, Michael.
Who is this?
It is I.
Yeah, okay. No.
Hi.
It's over.
Yeah. To be honest, Michael, I love the new Battlefield game.
Oh, well then we
Really
got to
excited.
move the wheels. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, what's going on?
It's
Yoko.
over.
It's over. Imagine getting people to beta test your games instead of hiring people. Imagine.
I'm trying to imagine, but I don't know. I need John Lennon to help.
Oh, EA's. What the fuck?
It's over.
It's over. Moving the wheels.
Hello, you're on the air.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey there, mister! Battlefield sus. Call of Duty awesome.
Oh, Jesus. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, shut it down. Shut it down, mate.
Okay. Gonna have to. I mean, shit. I need someone to call in and play devil's advocate, but obviously no one wants to participate in that discussion. So, I mean, hard to do that when no one cares. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, bro. They are charging people $100 for something that doesn't even exist.
Well, you can actually take it up further. There's a $120 edition, I believe. There is the Ultimate Edition, $120, Battlefield 2042, PS4, PS5, open beta early access, 7-day early access, year one pass, pre-order pack, Midnight Ultimate bundle, whatever the hell that is, official digital art book, exclusive digital soundtrack for $120. That's all you get.
This is gonna be worse than Cyberpunk, bro.
I think I mean if
This
look
is a
I mean
scam.
if we're
This
out
is a
here
scam.
if we're out here in 1 week and nothing has changed,
Stunning and
then
brave
absolutely.
Salamence donated $5
Yeah,
through
this is a
Super
scam.
Chat.
Guys,
Don't
please
get the
listen to
vaccine.
this.
Men holding hands.
This guy's
men
trying to
holding
save-
hands.
save your
men
money,
holding
guys.
hands.
Please listen
Men
to him.
holding
Yeah, thank you.
hands.
Move the bills.
Men holding hands. 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 Men holding hands.
Alrighty, we're gonna recap on this list here. Again, you support the show, immortalized right here. World-class veteran video game critic Michael does life out here, giving you a fortune. That is the reality of the situation. PS5 fanboy popping the cherry, the divide with the two-time Tony Hawk combo, Midnight Shepherd, Minded Bay, Ice the One, Rob R with the two-time Tony Hawk combo, Real MVP with the two-time Tony Hawk combo, Lucas, Enclosure 1080p, Nightlight with a 3-time Tony Hawk combo, Cool Guy, Carlos, Little Fishy, Sergio Z, JJ Chili Dogs, Stunning and Brave. Let's go through it one more time. Let's see if you can see this on the screen right here, folks. The reality of the situation. We out here, that I know, that I can tell you, out here in a tornado. It's very windy. PS5 fanboy popping the cherry. The Divide with the 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Midnight Shepherd, Minded Bay, Ice the One. Rob R with the 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Real MVP, 2-time Tony Hawk combo. Lucas, Enclosure 1080p. Nightlight with the 3-time Tony Hawk combo. Cool Guy, Carlos, Little Fishy, Sergio Z, JJ Chili Dogs, Stunning and Brave, and that's who we have thus far on the list here today, immortalized for supporting the show in a way that makes sense. Again, we're going to be taking your Skype calls, but again, this is what they're basically saying to you right here on Twitter. EA Dev, working on Battlefield 2042. You can read it right there. It's really so incredibly sad. I wish people listened, but I know it's nearly impossible, and that's okay. At the end of the day, hopefully some people do come back come November and apologize to World Class about how right he was on the situation. But we're just going to have to wait and see, and I believe there is someone else coming through the pipeline here in just a moment, and I believe it is the Divide, and the Divide is up to a 3-time Tony Hawk combo.
The Divide donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Good night, McCall. Keep the wheels moving.
That's what we're talking about.
It's
Hell yeah,
over.
brother. We appreciate you. Enjoy the nightlight over there in Liverpool. As I'm sure it's very late over there in Liverpool. But, hey, tell your mother I said hi. I know you're in the basement. Walk upstairs and, let her know that World Class is out here in the face of adversity. And I think there's someone else coming through the pipeline as well. Who is it?
Stunning and Brave Salamence donated $5 through Super Chat.
2-time Tony.
Men holding
Oh.
hands. Men holding hands.
Oh.
Men holding hands. Men holding hands.
Oh.
Men holding hands. 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 Men holding
Yeah.
hands. Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Men holding
Right.
hands. Men holding hands. Men holding hands.
Fantastic.
Men holding hands. Men holding
Fan-
hands.
fantastic.
Men holding
Just
hands.
incredible.
Men holding hands.
Riveting.
Men holding
I'm
hands.
just blown away
Men
by that.
holding
I'm really blown
hands.
away by that.
Men holding
Oh,
hands.
God.
Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Men holding hands.
I'm just
Men
taken aback by
holding
that, you know?
hands. Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Men
Just
holding
blown away by
hands.
the whole situation.
Jeffrey Frumpf donated $2 through Super Chat. Kenya Bridge of Chits will be poopy. Michael Myers.
What? Holy shit, you guys need to go back to elementary school, because I don't know what y'all are talking about. Nonetheless, we appreciate the support. We appreciate you coming through. You have been immortalized right here on the list as we continue to take your calls. 818-284-4568. Hello, you're on the air.
Christopher Cardarelli donated $2 through Super Chat.
I mean, if you're going to call in and do that, make sure you got your little noise suppressor off, because that's what's going on. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, it's me again.
No, the gamer girl.
I don't know, Michael. You cut me off when I said
Well, you said
Battlefield. I don't know
you were shilling Battlefield, so I mean, my oh my.
Yeah. Are you in Phil Spencer's garden right now?
Maybe.
Well. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Michael. Nice speaking to you.
Oh, hello, you're on the air. Oh my God. Hello, you're on the air. No. Why are these? Just go on TikTok and stay on TikTok. Don't come over here. Hello, you're on the air. I mean, I thought we would have at least one person try and defend what is happening here with Battlefield 2042, but it is seemingly not in the cards here today, and it is so incredibly sad. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, mister. I love you.
Oh, please.
I want Call of Duty. Can you buy it for me?
Oh, SpongeBob! Hello, you're on the air.
Jeffrey
Oh.
Dahmer.
Alrighty, here's what we're going to do, folks. Here is what we're going to do. We're going to do a Reddit reality check over on my Reddit right here. As you can see, that's what it is. Make sure you go to that Reddit right there if you want to participate in this here. We have a few new posts to take a look at today, and we're going to dissect this here as we continue to move the wheels. How the tables have turned. Now, I can barely see this, so, you know, but I believe it is comparing Call of Duty Vanguard to Halo. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not really sure what this really means. I don't really get it. But, I mean, that's just the way the cookie crumbles out here. Nonetheless, okay. And I think that's the only new post. We've already covered that yesterday. But, you know, look, that's why we show this a little bit here and there, because we would like for people to participate. But, you know, obviously it's just seemingly not in the cards these days. Nonetheless, that's the only new post. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. So, with that said, I think we're going to wrap this one up. We got plenty of time, plenty of battery. We can continue to move the wheels, but I don't know if there's much left out here to say at this point. And, you know, the Skype callers have seemingly dried up, so there's only so much World Class can do out here at this point in the game. So,
Down Forward Punch donated $5 through Super Chat.
the fuck is wrong? Why did you break it? Why is it off the screen? Oh my god. You guys love doing stupid shit like that, don't you? I think you broke the whole thing. Because it shouldn't be looking like that. I'm not sure what you did. Nonetheless, we appreciate that. And let's go ahead and open up the lines here one last time, one last round, 818-284-4568. It would be nice to have actual callers, but they just seemingly don't exist. And everyone likes to play along. No one likes to play devil's advocate. So, you know, hard to have a dialogue out here when, you know, we can't have one. It's as simple as that. So, hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Michael. I hope you're doing well. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I mean, I can barely hear you, but
Is it better?
well, a little bit. Just go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So basically, Battlefield 2042, the reason it was delayed is that it needed more time in the oven, you know?
Okay.
So what's the problem that you have with it? You know, like your only complaint is the fact that there's no gameplay. But just wait, man. Just wait 2 weeks and you're gonna see gameplay and you're gonna love it.
Well, we'll see.
Well, is that it? Is that your only complaint? The fact that we have no gameplay and that there's no marketing? Because people are hyped, you know? If you go on YouTube and you see the gameplay, it has like around 20 million views, even more. I think 50 million total, you know? Like people are really hyped for this game, way more than Vanguard, you know?
Right.
That's it. You couldn't go 12 rounds with me. You just give up, right?
Well, I mean, no, you're cutting in and out, so it's hard to even talk to you. But we're gonna move the wheels because I can't hear you. If you got a bad connection, I can't hear you. There's nothing that I can do for you. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Leonard Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh no. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Nope. Hello. Nope. Hello, you're on the air. Oh my God.
Hello, Jeffrey.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up, folks. We do appreciate you guys. We do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. Popping the cherry, PS5 fanboy. Let's go ahead and reiterate this here, folks. The reality of the situation that I know that I can tell you. PS5 fanboy, the Divide with the 3-time Tony Hawk combo, Midnight Chipper, Minded Bay Ice the One, Rob R with the 2-time Tony Hawk combo, Real MVP. Lucas, Focusrite, Enclosure, 1080p, Nightlight, 3-time Tony Hawk combo, Cool Guy, Carlos, Little Fishy, Sergio Z, JJ Chili Dogs, Stunning and Brave with the two-time Tony Hawk combo, Jeffrey from V, Chris C, Downward Forward Punch, and that is it for today. We do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. And I think there is one more here through the pipeline, and it is Charlie. Let's add Charlie to the list here. Charlie's coming through with a bunch of crazy crap. Let's go ahead and hear that as it plays out. Last super chat of the day here. Charlie coming through. Hell yeah, we appreciate that. Charlie, last one on the list here today.
Charlie Mad donated $5 through Super Chat. I am a Californian liberal and took the vaccine. Mackle. Oh gosh, can't feel my legs. Oh Mackle, what you talking about? Bear, 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 bear. High voltage sign, shower, 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 high voltage sign, men holding hands, 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 men holding hands.
Alrighty, that's going to do it, folks. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show, and we will see you soon. Hopefully Battlefield is in a better shape sooner rather than later. Nonetheless, that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. But wait a minute, Michael, you're so wrong. Just have patience there, buddy. Just have patience, Michael. They're going to show you everything that you need to see. Highly doubt that. Wish it would happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, I know there's going to be a shill day. I know there's going to be a media day. But at the end of the day, if you really think that this is just going to magically unfold here within just a couple of weeks, you are very naive to how things actually happening. You know, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Nonetheless, appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we'll see you later. It's over!